What if your money never stopped working even while you slept? Imagine checking your account and seeing steady cash flow. Not from a job, not from selling things, but from dividends rolling in like clockwork. No boss, no clients, no hustle. Just passive income paying you month after month. For most people, financial freedom feels like a distant dream, something reserved for millionaires or retirees. But here's the truth. You don't need to be ultra-rich to live off your investments. With the right strategy, discipline, and a smart portfolio, you can start building an income stream that covers your lifestyle and even hits $2,900 per month, while some people cut expenses, downsize their home, or relocate just to stretch their retirement savings. There's a smarter path that often goes unnoticed: living off dividend income. And the best part? You don't have to wait decades to make it happen. In this video, I'll show you 3 of the fastest ways to reach that goal. Methods that real investors are using right now to turn their portfolios into reliable income machines. Stick around, because this might just be your roadmap to financial independence. So, what's the secret formula for figuring out your ideal investment amount? It all starts with your desired lifestyle and, of course, the numbers. Sure, the average person spends around $67,000 a year, but that may not be the right benchmark for you. Your goals, lifestyle preferences, and level of comfort are unique. So feel free to adjust accordingly. Now, let's add a bit of intrigue. Picture this: a life where your investments generate consistent income, allowing you to enjoy your lifestyle without ever touching your principal. It's like owning a secret money tree, one that keeps growing and supporting you through steady dividend payouts. The possibilities is absolutely exciting. But remember, this journey is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the balance that aligns with your vision. So take a moment, really visualize the future you want. Now, let the math guide you to the investment amount that can turn those dreams into reality. In this video, we'll walk you and John through exactly how to reach the target of $2,900 per month, or $35,000 per year in dividend income. Before diving in, let's quickly revisit how dividends work. Imagine you're a part owner of a company simply by owning its stock. When that company earns a profit, it has a few choices: reinvest the profit back into the business or share it with the owners. In the case of publicly traded companies, the shareholders, like David, are the owners. If the company chooses to share some of that profit, it's called a dividend. As a shareholder, David receives a portion of the profit based on how many shares he holds. Dividends can be paid in cash, through digital deposits or checks, or reinvested into additional shares of the stock. Most companies follow a set schedule to pay dividends, with many doing so every quarter. Now, let's talk about dividend yield, a metric used to determine how much income you're earning in relation to the stock's price. Yields vary across companies and can even fluctuate over time. Generally, larger and more established companies offer higher dividend yields than newer ones. Calculating dividend yield is simple. Annual dividends per share divided by share price. For example, David owns a stock priced at $100 per share and receives $10 annually in dividends. The dividend yield would be 10%. Understanding dividend yield helps David compare different investments and make smarter decisions based on his risk tolerance and financial goals. By choosing dividend-paying stocks, David can enjoy regular income without having to sell his shares, keeping his investments intact while still earning. That's a powerful way to grow wealth over time. Now let's explore 3 simple strategies that can help David earn $2,900 per month, or $35,000 per year, through dividends. Strategy number 1: covered call ETFs. One of the fastest ways to start living off dividends is by investing in covered call ETFs. These specialized funds give investors like David the chance to earn income from both stock appreciation and dividend payouts. Here's how it works. A covered call ETF invests in a basket of stocks. At the same time, it writes call options on those same stocks. Call options give the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to purchase a stock at a set price within a specific time period. When the ETF sells these options, it receives premium income, which is then paid out to investors as dividends. Additionally, if the stock price rises above the strike price of the option, the ETF may realize capital gains by selling those stocks, adding another source of income. Some popular covered call ETFs include XYLD offers a dividend yield of around 13.4%. QYLD is yielding approximately 12.7%. And our YLD has a current yield of about 12.9%. What makes these ETFs attractive is their ability to deliver income from both dividends and option premiums, providing a more stable and potentially higher passive income stream. However, it's important to understand the risks. Options can expire worthless, and stock prices can decline, both of which may affect overall returns. These ETFs are not without volatility. Now, let's see how this plays out for David. If David wants to generate $2,900 per month, or $35,000 per year from covered call ETFs based on current yields, he would need to invest somewhere between $280,000 and $310,000. That's a far more achievable target compared to traditional dividend stocks, where you'd need around $2 million invested to produce the same income by choosing covered call ETFs. David can reach his goal of financial independence with significantly less capital. It's a strategy that combines high yield, potential growth, and efficiency. Perfect for those eager to start living off dividends sooner rather than later. And now that we've covered this approach, let's move to the next powerful strategy for generating $2,900 a month in dividends. Strategy 2. High-yield REITs. REITs are companies that invest in income-producing properties, like shopping malls, office buildings, and apartment complexes. These companies earn rental income and share a portion of it with investors in the form of dividends. For David, REITs can be a great way to earn consistent, passive income. Some of the top REITs to consider include Two Harbors Investment Corp., yielding approximately 15.6%. Brandywine Realty Trust offers around 15.2%. And Orchid Island Capital Inc. currently yields about 20.6%. These REITs have a track record of providing reliable dividend payouts, making them an appealing choice for income-focused investors. Historically, REITs have delivered strong returns, an average of 10.8% annually over the past 20 years. This means investing in REITs can help David grow his wealth over time while also generating income along the way. However, it's important to remember that REIT income can fluctuate. It depends on factors like rental occupancy rates, property values, and the overall state of the economy. While REITs can offer higher returns than traditional stocks, they also carry higher risk, especially during economic downturns. So, how much would David need to invest to earn $35,000 per year from REITs? Assuming an average yield of 10.8%, a key would need to invest approximately $320,000. Of course, this amount can vary based on the specific REITs he chooses and how their yields perform. A smart approach for David would be to invest regularly, even if it's a small amount each week, by consistently reinvesting dividends and staying patient. He could potentially reach his income goal and achieve financial independence in just 5 to 7 years. To succeed with this strategy, David needs a clear plan. He should define how much income he needs and what kind of lifestyle he's aiming for. This will help him select the right REITs and stick to his investment strategy over time. Everyone's situation is different. David might find that he can live comfortably on less than $35,000 per year, or he may need more to support a family or a particular lifestyle. The good news? Many REITs pay dividends monthly, making them an even more attractive option for those who want a steady stream of income. By considering this REIT strategy, David is taking a meaningful step toward turning his dream of living off dividends into a reality. It's a practical, proven path to passive income, and one worth exploring. Final strategy on the path to living off dividends is investing in Dividend Aristocrats, a class of elite stocks within the S&P 500 index. Dividend Aristocrats are companies that have increased their dividend payouts to shareholders for at least 25 consecutive years. That kind of consistency isn't easy to find, and it's what makes these stocks so attractive to income-focused investors like David. Some top Dividend Aristocrats to consider include 3M, Leggett & Platt, Walgreens Boots, Alliance Weil. These companies offer a lower average yield, around 7%, compared to covered call ETFs or REITs. They are highly reliable. Their reputation for raising dividends year after year makes them a solid long-term strategy for those seeking dependable passive income to be part of this exclusive group. A company must have a proven track record of resilience, profitability, and stability even during economic downturns. These companies tend to be large-cap, well-established businesses that are unlikely to be bought out and are known for weathering tough financial times better than most. So, how much would David need to invest to earn $2,900 per month or $35,000 per year from Dividend Aristocrats? At a 7% average dividend yield, David would need to invest roughly $500,000. While this may sound like a large amount, it's still only a quarter of what he'd need in a traditional dividend portfolio that might require closer to $2 million for the same income level. One of the smartest ways for David to approach this strategy is by diversifying across multiple Dividend Aristocrats. This helps reduce risk while maintaining consistent income. The bonus: these companies' inclusion in the S&P 500 index adds further credibility and reliability to their long-term performance. By investing in Dividend Aristocrats, David can tap into a powerful, time-tested method of receiving regular income from strong, trustworthy businesses, bringing him one step closer to true financial independence. As we've explored today, living off dividends isn't just a fantasy. It's a real and achievable goal. Whether it's through covered call ETFs, high-yield REITs, or Dividend Aristocrats, there are multiple paths David and anyone else can take to reach that magic number of $2,900 per month in passive income. Each strategy comes with its own level of risk and reward, and the best choice depends on your goals, time horizon, and comfort level. But one thing is certain: with consistency, smart planning, and the right investment approach, financial freedom is within reach. Ready to take control of your money and start growing it today? Check out our latest video, Effective Ways to Grow and Multiply $1,000 Fast.